Did you just light up a cigar?
What's up, man?
Are you calling me from outer space?
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on.
One more time?
Is this better?
Oh, that's really smooth.
It's crispy, right?
That's very nice.
Sometimes you got to serve them like the hamburger before you give them the fillet, you know?
Can I say something?
Yes.
Seems like a little bit too much beef for one meal for a guy like me. Seems like a very serious buffet type situation, maybe.
So I'm just going to open this by saying Ryan Gary said this game is gas, and I said fill me up.
I love that.
I know nothing more than that.
I played with myself for about 2 hours yesterday. I am more than ready to fill you up, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LORT is basically, I think the easiest way to explain it is that LORT is basically Mega Bonk where you shoot your own abilities.
Okay.
It is Mega Bonk where you don't just run around. And this is not me just taking another opportunity to knock Mega Bonk. I'm just saying, like, it's Mega Bonk, but you shoot.
I'm just trying to get the vibe of this game because we got the three-eyed raven and a RV van.
It's a little Reddit, but I mean that in like a not offensive way because I think that the game is fun. If a game is Reddit and bad, Reddit is an insult. If a game is Reddit and good, I think it's a compliment.
Okay, well, I know this is early in the game, but you brought it up. Did you see the Reddit mod video?
I saw you watching a video this morning, but as always, I don't have sound on when I'm on the Peloton, so I have no idea what it was, but I was like, this has got to be something interesting right here.
Okay, so my next question was your opinion of the Reddit mod video, but you've only seen it, you haven't heard it.
Correct, yes.
Well, I wouldn't call it drama. I would say that a lead moderator stepped out from the shadows and created a piece of content that I am questioning whether it's real or like kayfabe or like a bit, right? And if it's a bit, it may be the greatest bit of all time, but I'm still undecided.
Well, what's the context of this? Like, what were they? I mean, I just don't. Yeah, what was the messaging exactly?
The messaging was that it was a lead moderator of LSF saying that moderators should be treated with respect and celebrities because they are influencers and have control over billions of impressions every day.
Okay.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you're one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch, partially because at the time, LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world, at least over your $50 billion company, maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves to be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets.
And your opinion on moderators is that they're subhuman.
No, the opinion I'm trying to decipher is this real or is it a bit? Because you could, you open this up saying like Reddit bad, Reddit good. Think of like your initial thoughts of a Reddit moderator. They're all played to a T. So I'm like, that can't be real.
Right, yeah. It could be an actor. I see what you're saying.
Yes. And if it is, I am willing to bend the knee and say it may be the greatest bit of all time. But everyone else is saying it's very real.
Well, I think that you're kind of playing with fire, because if it is real, that's just the dude who you're like deeply insulting.
Well,
would you agree or disagree with this sentiment?
Well, I would say by him releasing the video, he insulted himself.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like coming out saying that moderators are celebrities and influencers.
And worthy of respect. Don't forget, and worthy of respect.
No, and I heard you hold the laughter, and that's what I mean. Like, if it's a bit, it's the greatest bit in the history of the past decade, no question. But if it's not, and I know you like to stay out of the drama.
Well, it's not that I really want to stay out of the drama. It's just that I have absolutely no idea what it is, so I can't really comment on it, or else you sort of become that what you hate. You're like the guy who only reads the headline and then is like, here's my thoughts on it.
So I was just interested as to your thoughts, but I don't think I could paint an accurate picture of what it really is.
Right. I think I would have to know more about the situation in order to comment. I think I'd have to know almost anything about the situation.
Yes.
So basically, there was a guy who looked like a Redditor saying Reddit stuff, and you're saying what are my thoughts?
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't say it, but you implied he had a certain Redditor sort of visage, and then I just don't know. I just don't know about that.
I will say the commitment to the bit, honestly, it's commendable. It really is. So that's right now. I'm. What I'd be interested in is at some point in the near future, you watch it and then you just tell me yes, you think it's a bit, or no, you think it's real.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, that's not gonna happen. There's a less than 0% chance that I'm gonna interface with this just to weigh in.
I understand what that means, but just send me a private DM with your thoughts. I won't share it with the public.
Okay, I'm telling you in no uncertain terms, I'm not going to watch this. It seems like I got stuff to do. It seems like, politely, probably not worth the time investment to see it.
I mean,
have I broken your heart with this?
No, I'm just saying it could be the greatest piece of Twitch media you've ever seen.
Because it just seems like anytime there's like live stream type drama, if you ever go like make the mistake and go, I wonder what's going on with this. Someone leaves a comment that's like 3,000 words long with like 10 years of context about people that I've never heard of before in my life, and I'm like, I just don't know.
No, this has nothing to do with leaving your teammates high and dry in World of Warcraft. It's not that kind of situation.
Oh, so it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like your opinion on it won't get you in trouble, unlike the majority of things on that subreddit.
But I don't want to have an opinion on it because it just seems like nothing. You know what I mean? It just seems like it's better if it doesn't exist to me.
Hey, I was playing a game with someone today, and I've never heard this, and I've heard a lot of things. I was playing with someone. He's from Montreal, and he goes, "I'm from Kanata."
Oh, okay.
Is that like a Montrealian accent? Kanata?
For all I know, it could be, to be honest.
Okay,
unless there is also a place in Canada called Kanata, which is close to Montreal.
What, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's true. It's more likely than you think. So it's possible he could just be from Kanata, which is like in Ontario, but really close to the border with Quebec. Or he could have an accent, or maybe they do pronounce it that way sometimes. I have no idea.
Okay, I was unaware there was a Kanata, Canada.
All right, listen, buddy. Your country has like 15 Washingtons.
Look, you're not wrong. It's like saying like I'm from Michigan, Michigan, but I didn't know that. That's why I asked a Canadian expert.
So you're talking a lot of smack for a guy from a country where there's a city called Truth or Consequences.
No, it's not. It's not talking smack.
It's talking. It feels like it's talking a little bit of smack.
No, I thought it was a enunciation Kanata that I was actually going to adopt, but it's a city, which I'm like, that makes sense. And he was from Montreal. Well, he said he was from Kanata, and then another guy asked him, and he said, I'm near Quebec.
Oh, this is okay. So he is from Kanata. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's
but I didn't know
that's
there
a
was
Canadian
Kanata.
classic. Is someone asking where you're from, and then you saying where you're from, and them going, I have no concept of where that is. And then you pick one of 4 Canadian cities and go, it's close to that one, even if it's like hours and hours away via airplane. Like the number of times in BC, people are like, where'd you grow up? And I'm like, Kingston. And they're like, where's that? And I'm like, it's close to Ottawa. And they're like, oh, I have no idea. I'm like, whatever, it's close to Toronto.
I thought it was closer to Toronto. It's not?
Way closer to Ottawa, but a lot of people don't know where Ottawa is, even within British Columbia, which is kind of crazy to me. Because it's like our capital or whatever, but...
Kate, what's the title? I don't see it. Can you copy paste it?
It's a perfectly normal title. The title is just the name of a French skincare brand.
What do you mean?
That's what it's called, man. I didn't even put any sauce on it or anything.
You putting it in the third word of your stream title is the most sauce that word's ever seen.
I honestly thought Twitch was going to send me a message and be like, that's against moderation principles or whatever, but they didn't. But I have to say, I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting the vibe you might not be LORT-coded.
Okay, we've been friends for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So can I walk you through my pre-flight checklist when approaching this conversation with you?
Yes, absolutely.
Because Ryan Gary sent me a DM. He's like, "Hey, this game's gas."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look at it. I'm like, "Dude, you got to say less." So my pre-flight checklist on this first one is okay. Let me learn. Tertiary
And
to that.
how do you think that's going so far?
Learning?
Yeah.
I think good. I think I'm like 50% learned. You know, you saying Night Rain Mega Bonk, I'm there now. But next to give this a fair shot is how many rounds until it's appropriate where my friend won't get mad at me if I send him a Discord DM saying like, you want to switch to some PUBG duos?
I think you're crazy. Now, I do think PUBG is great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. No, I want to give this a fair shot though. I feel like this was like a lot of learning this first one.
I feel like I've taught nothing though, and that might be part of the problem.
No, you've distilled it to a first grade education, which is what I need to feel comfortable playing a game.
So here's just to highlight some stuff that's going on from the educational standpoint. I had 199 kills. You had 38. Okay. I had 24,000 damage. You had 4,833. The highest damage I dealt was 959. The highest damage you dealt was 50. I also, this might seem like a negative. I received more damage than you, which would normally be a good thing, but I have 1 death and you have 3 deaths. So despite me having more damage taken than you, you died 3 more times, or 2 more times, I should say. You did, I will say, we picked up the same amount of gold. I guess maybe we share our gold. Oh no, I picked up 261 and you picked up 117. So I think I guess what I'm trying to say is that I think there's a little bit of room, there's room for improvement, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let me just paint a topical picture for you. So, yesterday I went skiing for the first time in my life.
Oh,
my entire life.
Yeah.
So I went skiing with my wife and my 4-year-old daughter, who was also skiing for the first time. Mm-hmm. So like, when you were explaining to me the damage you did versus what I did in the game, it was like I flashed back to yesterday on the Bunny Hills when my wife and daughter are like shredding down the hill and I'm falling over in skis and I don't know how to get up. The only difference is my wife didn't come over and point at me going, you can't get up. You don't know how to get up. Look how good I am. I'm doing slaloms. she was like, hey, honey, like, here's kind of what you do, as my face is like red of like just trying to stand up.
Well, if I may say something, you're so real for this, because it's actually easier for 4-year-olds to ski than for grown men. They're lower to the ground, they weigh less, so they accelerate more slowly. The falls are like way less bad. Like it's much easier for a toddler to ski than it is for a grown man. So you're real for that one.
But here comes the mug. I'll take
No.
my mug.
Here's you need. I know you. First grade instructions. Here's your first grade instruction. We go over to a pillar, hold F on it until enemies spawn in a circle. What you do is look at as many of them as you can with one crosshair. Press Q, press E to go through them. Then they're stunned. Then right click. And after you do that, 75% of the enemies in the camp will be dead, and then you can loot, and then you get the loot. The loot makes you 2% stronger. You go to the next one, you loot them, it makes you another 2% stronger. You've looted 36 camps, you're twice as strong. Now you're clearing the camps twice as fast. Now you're getting twice as strong, twice as fast, and then you go to the next one and you get a plus 6%, and then you get a few plus 6. You get 12 plus 6%. So that's another doubling, and then you're clearing the camps 8 times faster.
Can you just help me do this? Can you help me throw the skis off my feet? Look over at the hill next to me with these like 14-year-olds snowboarding and like grinding on rails, and like, let's do that.
You look at the enemies. You press Q. Like you can just do it right now. Press Q. And then I'm stunned. Okay. So press E on me. You don't necessarily need to hold it every time, but it makes you go further away. But you got the spirit. So now I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and then you just press right click.
Okay. Real question: is this the easiest character to play? The one I am.
I think so, yeah. Because you just press QE and then right click.
Do you ski or snowboard?
I have done both.
Okay.
I have more, not much proficiency in either, but I have more proficiency in skiing. But it's frustrating because the boots are so damn uncomfortable. They're the hardest shoe ever invented.
Well, and like your entire mobility is gone.
Yes.
You have no mobility.
It's like they maximize skiing mobility and minimize injury risk, but it makes you like you're very clunky when you're moving around when you're not going down a ski hill. That's for sure.
And then I've never snowboarded since I've just skied for the first time. Is snowboarding more fun or?
Snowboarding is more comfortable. The shoes are way more comfortable, but it's harder to learn at first. Like a lot harder to learn at first because you have to go down the hill. The easiest way to snowboard is to snowboard backwards. So you're looking
like with
up.
Your left foot.
No. So you're looking up the hill as you go down the hill. So you're kind of flying blind. It's like driving a car with no backup camera. Skiing is easier. And the other thing, I think part of this maybe is like cultural because snowboarding's like a little newer. But I always think like long term, what do I want to do? And then I see like 70-year-olds skiing on the ski hills, and I do not see any 70-year-olds snowboarding on the ski hills. So I think like logically speaking, that tells me that my future at some point will rely on skiing instead of snowboarding. But maybe that'll change as the people who snowboard right now get older and keep snowboarding. I don't know. But it's hard, and also it uses muscles you don't use that often. So you're probably like crazy sore today.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was just trying to take the whole thing in because I come, where I grew up and stuff, that's not really a thing,
No, I understand, yeah.
but, like, I was trying to, I didn't want to give up because it's hard, right? But
and you can't give up because you're there for your kids, so you're locked in.
Yeah. So, but I was happy that she picked it up so quick, but also I'm like, it's a lot of time to get up a hill for like 8 seconds of
that's more of a bunny hill type thing, because once you get on bigger mountains and longer runs, the lift time is like a nice break while you're because you just spend like maybe 5 or 10 minutes bombing down the hill.
Yeah, it was like it felt like playing Tarkov. I spent like 10 minutes in a queue and then got head eyes, and I'm like, all right, back in the queue again.
The one thing I will say, like, you guys don't own skis? You did rentals?
Yeah.
That's the worst part. The worst part is the rentals, because I thought that I hated skiing. But I think the reason that I hated skiing is every time. You should use this healing fountain right here, by the way. Every time I went skiing, it's like 2 hours before you can ski. You got to get to the mountain. Maybe you got to get a lift pass, then you got to go up, then you got to get the rentals, and you're like, I don't know what my sizes are. I don't know if, like, I know the shoes are supposed to be uncomfortable, but I don't know if this is too uncomfortable. You know, it can take you like 90 minutes just to do your first run. If you can get to the point where that stuff is like, you know, you're just throwing the skis in the car and going, then it becomes way, way better. The only thing is you need to know, you know, that you like skiing and what kind of skis are comfortable for you, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, like to me, the fun part was I didn't have to bring all that stuff and like then figure out how to store it and also buy it.
Well, like for Kate, she has a snowboard, so we can just throw the snow. You should take that maybe. You can just throw the snowboard like in the back of your car and drive up to the top of the mountain. And then
like,
once you get there, like we have like a season pass, so you just get on the lift and then you're snowboarding, you know, in 10 minutes.
She's shredding for like 30 minutes straight, not a Tarkov raid.
It might be like 10 minutes, but still. And then like
that sounds worth it.
The lift chair, I mean, the lift chair might be like 10 minutes too, but the lift chair's got a certain, you know, certain sense of thrill all to itself.
Yeah, I was like going on this. It was like a treadmill buried underneath.
Yeah, the magic carpet.
Yeah.
I'm a magic carpet lad myself. I'm very familiar with the magic carpet.
Okay. What's the next step up from a bunny hill?
I can never remember whether it's blue circle or green square. But it's not black diamond. Apparently it's green.
Okay. Is that going from like level 1 to level 20, or is it just a longer bunny hill?
It's basically a longer bunny hill.
Okay.
The hard part of doing it is just instead of staying on your feet for like, you know, 25 seconds, you're gonna stay on your feet for like 2 minutes.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Which is more fun because you're not immediately getting to the bottom and then trying to get back on the magic carpet. I think it can be a great like wintertime hobby, but I won't deny like the setup is the worst part. Like with the first day that we went was like Christmas Eve, and I think we waited in line like almost an hour just to get the season pass that we had like already bought. But once we knocked that out, like it was smooth sailing. Everything else too, like we went back on Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, and the line was like, it looked like it might be 2 hours. It was like 5 times longer than the line on Christmas Eve. So people are willing to go through some torture. It must be worth it.
Well, to me, the cool part seemed like after you're done, there's just like a huge bar restaurant where you can just hang.
Yeah, the après ski.
You know? What's that called?
The après ski, the after ski. That's the meat and potatoes for a lot of people for sure.
Because like, hey, you just did something, you're feeling like you're outdoorsy, and then you get to like just kick your feet up, you know?
Holy. And a coffee tastes so much better after you've been like suffering in the cold for a couple hours. Or a nice sandwich or something like that.
Speaking of Mog, where is there like an overall leaderboard for your Peloton group?
There is.
where do you rank in there?
I think in terms of overall group rides, I have the most overall group rides for sure.
Okay. But like in the AP rankings, like top 25 teams, are you a top 25 team?
Yeah, because we don't have that many riders.
Okay.
I would say I'm like near the top of the second group down. Or if I was being overly complimentary to myself, the bottom of the very top group.
Okay, so you're like relegation, kind of.
If we extrapolated the metaphor to the point where, like, imagine we had the same number of teams that were in college football, I would be in danger of being ranked, I would say.
Is there anyone to watch? Is there anyone that's like gaining on you?
Not really. Most of the people that were gaining have just passed. What tends to happen is everybody sort of starts, if they're new to it, they start a little below, and then some people, let's call it like 20%, get obsessed with it, and within like 6 months to a year, they just surpass me.
And you're pretty much.
And I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna say?
You're at capacity.
They don't have any kids. So it's not really like an apples to apples comparison, but they're doing great work. Don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly a fair comparison, if I may.
Like, there's sometimes people say stuff in chat, all chats, not just mine, and I'm like, my head immediately goes to r/kidless, and like I want to say something, but it's like you don't know what you don't know, you know? It can't.
I got laughing because someone in my chat was like, I was talking about how doing the dishes isn't that bad because you're always doing something as an adult. Like, you might as well be doing the dishes. Like, it gets a lot worse than the dishes. And then someone was like, yeah, my parents just decided like the dishes were too much, so now we're eating off paper plates. And I was like, man, if that's your parents, like, I'm sorry, you're cooked, man. Like, they're doing you dirty. You never even had a chance. Like, to have kids and then, like, the kids are old enough to talk on Twitch and then be like, I'm just done with the dishes is just crazy to me. Like, there's so much harder stuff in life than just getting the dishes done every day. Like, what are we talking about?
Did you roast them, or did you just
No, I roasted the parents because I was like, that's insane, man. Your parents have got to be, like, in middle age, right? What do you mean they're opting out of doing the dishes? Oh, you have a power-up on my ping, by the way.
So you put that on the parents for never giving the kid the chore to do the dishes?
Well, no. I put that on the parents for not, like, doing the dishes. Like, just do the dishes. You got so much other hard stuff to do as an adult. The dishes are like nothing, man. It's like saying, you know, oh, I don't need to practice. I'll just like, or I don't need to study. I'll just lock in on the exam. Like, it's naive. I just think that they're setting the kid up for disaster if they're of the opinion that they're like, I'm not even gonna do the dishes.
So, all right, so let's fast forward. The said kid gets married. They're filling out their wedding registry. Hey, hon, what kind of china do you want to pick up? Nah, I just want 100,000 paper plates.
Royal dinette, please. You're gonna eat off paper plates for like, what, like 50 years until you die? It just seems insane to me. Like, you know how much I would rather do the dishes than respond to like 85% of the emails that I have to respond to? I would rather spend all day doing the dishes and have to reply to half of those. And these are just the ones you have to reply to. The ones that you can ignore, I'm doing a pretty good job of ignoring.
See, I take the almost opposite stance. I just don't reply to any of them. I literally, once every 2 months, delete all my emails, because here's the thing. If it's that important, they're going to get in contact with me.
So, like, I'm talking about, like, stuff. I know we do this every year, but, like, stuff from your accountant. Your accountant emails you and is like, I need this form, and you're just going to ignore it until they leave you a voicemail?
If I don't do it right away, and it, like, gets buried onto, like, page 3 of emails, it's gone. And then they'll text me and be like, hey, I need you to do this, and I'll say, okay. Or they'll call me when I'm picking up my kids from school and call me a fool in front of my kids. But then I'm like, that must have been serious.
I don't think I'd be able to sleep at night, to be honest. Like, in a way, I kind of admire it, but I think for my own stress levels and mental health, I would rather just, I'd reply to those ones.
What's going to happen, though?
Well, I mean, I look at it the other way. What's the worst that could happen? I could spin you a yarn, but in all likelihood, you're probably going to be fine. But the other thing is, what are you getting out of ignoring it? Because you're going to have to do it anyway.
Peace of mind.
There's
I don't have 500 emails.
But you do have 500 emails. You're just choosing not to respond to them.
Yeah, but when I get that inbox 0 after select all delete,
I mean, I do imagine that feels awesome. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get you back. It's gonna take a minute. I'm dead. Well, Daniel. I think you might not be LORT-coded.
I will say this. I had fun.
That's good. That's good. I had fun as well. Do have time for like a couple casual.
Well, like, yeah, it's like, hey, like, we served up some hamburger, but we also pulled something out of the freezer earlier today. You want it?
I wanna.
You all right? Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but like I see where I don't want you to think this is a Divinity situation, because it's not that. You know what I mean?
Well, it kind of is, because Divinity is also really good.
But I saw the vision. Like, I see the vision for this. But can I
ask you something? Can I ask you something? Are you have your gamer skills become so atrophied that you can't aim your own abilities anymore, and you need to Mega Bonk gave you a crutch, and the crutch actually became like a prosthetic, like you can't remove it anymore? You're like, now that I've played a game that shoots all my abilities for me, I can't actually shoot my abilities myself.
Can I ask you a question under the protection of insurance?
Yes.
Meaning that the insurance means you can't get mad if I ask this question, because the question is not designed to get you mad. It's merely to present a comparison that I would like to get your opinion on.
Okay.
So we played Night Rain, which is like made by arguably one of our shared favorite creators of all time, or at least the IP, etc. Right? So
yes.
You took Night Rain, which had some familiar juice, and you took everything from that, which we both agreed. I felt like Night Rain was like, it's just a little too much, right?
I actually, once I had put like 30 hours in a Night Rain, I was like, this is awesome. The only problem is it sucks to watch, because the whole time you play, you're just so hooked. You have like the Neo Nebuchadnezzar internet pipe in the back of your skull, and your eyes are just going blah, 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 blah. Like you're so locked in that chat feels ignored and like doesn't necessarily know what's happening.
And you felt like with LORT, that wasn't the case.
Well, I think what I would say is LORT, much like Night Rain, is fun. Is chat messing with it? Probably not long term, but in the short term, yeah, I think so. Oh my God! You gotta turn off open mic, man. Holy oh my God. Is that what you've been sounding like in all these lobbies you've been playing with people, man?
Yes.
It's so it's literally on 100 and coming out of the wrong device. It's so you, the whole time you were playing with those guys, you're going, let's get this toast, but it was like you'd swallowed the microphone.
So all the games, Counter-Strike, Fortnite, PUBG, all open mic. It's not even push to talk.
No, man. When I played Rematch against you, your mic was like that too? Oh, no.
Now I know.
It also was like 150 decibels. It was like your mouse click was like a rocket landed right next to me. Dude, we got Elwood on the squad.
So I'm gonna lob one your way, but I think you can get out of it without any controversy. Because I don't know. I haven't explored. What's the deal with Chevy Chase?
I think he's a funny guy who is really hard to work with and kind of like a dickhead.
But like, do you think he can be funny because he spent all his points in funny and not in human interaction?
I have no idea, I suppose.
Okay.
But
he
seems by all accounts to be a very unpleasant man. But yeah. I think he's funny, or at least was funny in like the 70s and the 80s. But am I going to watch a Chevy Chase documentary? No, because I'm not. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can do it. You can do it. Yeah.
It was so Austin Powers, man. What is this part of the map anyway? Have you ever seen this in 700 hours of PUBG? On Erangel, have you ever seen this? No. Oh my God, and now I don't have the speed to get up the hill.
Wait, so you're saying you wouldn't watch a Chevy Chase documentary?
I'm hopefully permanently, but at least temporarily off. And I'm using this term derisively, but under duress. I'm off the pop culture slop, especially the pseudo-intellectual pop culture slop, which is like, well, I'm not watching something stupid like a stupid movie. I'm watching a documentary about a guy who was in a stupid movie that I loved from 40 years ago. I don't.
So-
I'm so sick of the. To play the hits, I'm so sick of the movie that covers the behind the scenes expose of the making of another movie that you saw 30 years ago based on the tell-all book that was then spun into a podcast, which was I'm trying to watch more like original stories and like I don't dare I even say stuff that borders on art instead of just watching an element of pop culture, chewing it up, spitting it out, repackaging it, consuming it again, learning like absolutely everything about every human being that has ever existed on the planet. Like I don't know anything about like Nelson Mandela, man. I can't be watching the Chevy Chase documentary. There's other people before him on the list.
So, I've never heard the term intellectual slop. So to you, intellectual slop is anything that's being repurposed to make people think they're getting smarter, but it's just a repackaging of an original piece of media that's already been watched before.
I don't want to put the evil on the people watching it necessarily. Although that would normally, at an earlier age in my life, that would be the impulse. I'm just over the Netflix, like documentaries used to be broadly interesting topics covered in a way you'd never seen them covered before. And now I feel like every news headline, Netflix is like, oh, we can get a 10-episode true crime documentary about that. Like, why would we make an 84-minute long documentary that gives you like most of the context when instead we could make a 10-episode documentary where we interview absolutely everybody involved in this news story that, hey, I remember, the whole reason you're watching it is, I remember when that was in the news. I remember hearing about that 15 years ago, and now we got his babysitter on there. Now we know, oh, here's where he went to kindergarten, here's where he went to middle school, here's his first girlfriend, to tell us about why did he do the thing that he did 50 years later. Like, it's just... I don't think you're evil if you watch this stuff, by the way. I don't think you're evil or compromised. I just personally, I'm just so sick of it. I think what really broke it for me, and it's just a straw that broke the camel's back situation, but I was like, why am I watching the American Gladiators documentary on Netflix? Why is it 10 episodes?
Wait for oh, sorry, go ahead.
Why am I watching, he has an electric guitar, man. Why am I didn't even really watch that much American Gladiators, like, as a kid. I've probably seen 10 episodes in my life, but, like, I don't need to be watching 600 minutes of behind-the-scenes content that's like, oh, shocker, they were on steroids. Surprise, surprise, man. The dude is named Nitro. What do you think? Or, like, the other one that leaves a bad taste in my mouth is all of the milking of the true crime stuff. And when it was more of a novelty, I didn't really feel the ick from it, but now, like, I think I was watching the Murdaugh Murders one, like, maybe 4 years ago, and I was just like, these are, like, real people who were killed, and they're, like, turning their death into, like, a cliffhanger sting for the next episode so you're less likely to click off. Like, I'm out of here, man.
Well, PotFriend's in the game.
Check this out.
Is that the guy?
That is one of the guys, for sure.
Okay.
That was my bad. I jumped out the window.
Are you all right? Are you trying to get up, or what are you trying to do?
I was just trying to make it look like I was doing something funny to the window.
Wait, let me try it again. Try again.
Something like this. Oh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
close. I think we gotta, oh, PotFriend must be over here. I think we gotta let PotFriend kill Elwood, and then we melee PotFriend. That's the...
Do you think he's down for that, or do you think
every time
he's not going to sweat us?
Nah, I'd be surprised.
What is this? What is this EMP grenade? What is that?
That's it's a blue zone bomb, I think. It's just a bomb that spreads the blue zone.
Okay, and that's player controlled.
Yeah. So he was probably over here somewhere.
So we are not going to shoot him if we see him.
Yeah, I would say let him.
Okay.
Oh, Elwood's getting tapped. Elwood's down.
All right, I see him. He's right there.
Okay, Dan, I got a
All
great.
right,
Do you have?
hands out.
Oh, I got a great idea. Cover me.
Okay.
There's a bush back there. I filled it full of gasoline.
Okay. How do I have C4. How do I drop? You know how to use it?
You plant it and then get away from it while it's beeping.
Okay.
Nice try, bud. Oh, I got it.
Chad, how do I plant this? It says only deployed in my vicinity.
Oh, you gotta like crouch into it.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'm gonna trick him. PotFriend, come over here. Yeah, stim up, come over here.
Ryan, whatever you do, don't go near this hut, okay?
Confirmed. Where's my bush? Was this my bush? No, man, that's not. Is this my bush?
Cover me. I'm going to pan him.
Damn, this is crazy.
Get in there, man. Tag, tag,
Get
tag,
him,
tag,
get him.
tag, get in there, tag,
Yeah,
tag,
get him,
tag in.
get him!
Tag in! No!
He's taking you.
Dude, shoot him. I guess that breaks. He's gonna hurt my K to D. Alright, let's... We can't lose this.
Oh,
Nah.
okay. I thought for sure he was one-tapped, man.
Okay, I marked the tree where the guy's at. I'm gonna try to circle him. Actually, that's probably not smart, huh?
It's gonna take us a minute to get over there, but we're on our way. The whole squad.
I marked the trees at. It's a bot for sure, but just wasn't ready.
I don't think that's a bot. They were moving different. Okay, it might be a bot, actually.
Okay.
Turns out it might be a bot. Any last words? Or
Oh, we got one coming up. This is probably PotFriend.
Oh! What? Holy, man. How did he do that?
Yo, he's welcome in our games anytime, man. Anytime you want. Keep coming up with cinema. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
I want to see your angle of it because my angle was like horizontal. You look like it looked like a rainbow going off.
Yeah, he had an arc to him.
You think, did he survive that?
No, man, no.
Wait, do you know that's Joe on our team?
Yeah.
Is this one of your guys? Okay.
Maybe
Is Joe a
wants,
chatter?
Maybe Joe wants the buggy. Oh, yeah, Joe's a chatter. Joe's been around.
And Sir Pepper. So it's like easy to get in these casual games.
It must be, man. It must be.
Okay. All right. I'm here for it, man. If we get cinema like that, man.
Wonder what Chicken Wheel's up to these days. Oh. Okay, we're gonna res you. It's all right, Joe. It's not your fault. Actually, Joe saved us. He flipped the car over. You still got first in there?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh man, it's a feast down here. It's a bot feast.
Give me some pings where that. All right. Oh, I see.
Behind the fence on orange too. Several more over by orange.
3.
Holy. This is what this game should have been, man. One's poking his head up on orange. There's
no
still
one running behind him.
Oh, he went in the building. Oh!
Nice. Man, if this is how they rolled out, oh, it's a car. If this is how they rolled out PUBG, we never would have left, man.
Never
Even if
would've left.
like we played 2 hours of casual and be like, okay, we're feeling good. We'll play an hour of like sweat. We still would have played, you know. But you know what? It's never too late to come home.
How crazy is it to think back to like 2017 and we were recording PUBG until like 1 in the morning. It seems like that could not have actually happened. Like it's an alternate universe, man.
I know. Dude, that's some life though, man. That's life. Yeah, let me in that. Oh, you guys are chasing the dots.
It's too fast. It's too fast. I left it in neutral and now it's too fast.
Yeah, I heard you like, I was watching your stream the other day and you were talking about, you're like fiending for chicken and potatoes, but I missed the conversation before it.
I've been
Is
eating
that
a
like
lot
your-
of chicken and potatoes, yeah.
Like just straight up plain, like a,
No. This has been bothering me. I don't know where I think it's just a generation raised online. That they assume if somebody is, like, does not list every single item that's on the food, they assume it's unseasoned. If I was 70 years old, there's a chance that might be the case. But the knowledge on seasoning is out, man. Everybody knows. Everybody's seasoning.
you got a plain chicken breast. What are you
It's
doing?
not plain, it's seasoned, man.
It's pre-seasoned or you're seasoned?
I'm seasoning it.
Okay, well, that's what I'm asking. What are the seasonings that you're seasoning?
A little salt, a little pepper, a little garlic powder or garlic salt, a little cumin, a little paprika. Just shake it on there. I know how it goes.
And then how do you cook it? You bake it? You throw it in a pan? What do you do?
Roast it on the oven like 425. Minimum of 18 minutes. Some of the thicker ones take a little longer. You got to use your judgment a little bit.
Do you fillet the breast so it's not like thick at one end and thin on the
No,
other?
I
or
do
you
think
just
if you wanted to take the next step, you would butterfly the chicken breast so it cooks flat and cooks a little bit faster. But I'm cooking like 6 chicken breasts at a time, or like more ideally at a time. And then
You're eating 6 chicken breasts
no,
for lunch?
bro, I'm meal prepping the chicken breasts and then I'm portioning them out in the glass Tupperwares and eating them for lunch. I'm eating 1 a day for lunch.
One chicken. Okay, so 1 chicken breast, full breast.
Full breasts, yeah.
Okay, and then a potato?
I was doing baked potatoes, but honestly, I switched to shoestring frozen French fries that I batch fry in the air fryer, which takes it to the next level because the baked potato, the baking was taking a long time because I was using the oven for the chicken to begin with, and then B, I mean, we're missing a little bit of flavor on the baked potato, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna pull the car up so we're free to make.
Dude, blue ping. Blue ping.
Blue ping.
And
I'm running him down to flush him out, and you take the shot. Get ready. This is cinema right here. Here it comes. I don't see one on blue.
We downed him.
Oh, on this tree. Got him.
All right, I'm coming up. 9 alive.
I'm just like, this car on me.
Joey, get closer to Ryan Gary. Joey, if you can hear me, Joey, closer to Ryan Gary. I'm in.
Had to be done. And there's only 6 left, man. We got 4 and PotFriend is 1. It sounds like that might be the other 2. Criminal Foxtail, also a known entity. Bro, it's just us and PotFriend, right?
He's behind. Right there, orange car.
I mean, we should just try to just hit
Let
him
me
with...
in. Go get him.
That was a great grenade. Holy shit.
He just ducked. He's crawling, man.
Oh, wait, that wasn't even PotFriend! That guy must have been crapping his pants, man. He was like, what's going on? Holy cow.
Oh. Bro, I got hit with the library fine. My kids like took a book from the library, and I'll give them this, like the back cover, there was like a little wrinkling of water damage. Not so it's like a corner, but say the book cover was yellow, it was like a light yellow and just ever so like bubbled. Like I'm saying like 8% of the back cover.
Yeah, okay.
They hit me with the $35 replacement.
Oh my God. What was it? Like Guinness Book of World Records or something? Was it something like a premium hardcover?
No, I was just like,
That's
I'm not going to say anything
crazy.
because it's... But like I've turned in some stuff where there might be like a page torn and it's like, oh, nothing. But the water damage was a full replacement. And I'm like, that was an unexpected hit, you know, but you just got to take it.
Yeah, you just get it off the to-do list, of course. But like,
yeah,
man, $35. Like they're trolling with that one. This book ain't even that good, I bet.
Well, it was like, it's all, you know, of course it's terrible. And also it's like, I got a little bit of sense of like that person took their job very, very seriously.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I felt like anything I would have said would have further like they would have dug into my library history or something, you know? So sometimes you just got to tank it.
No, I understand. You don't want them to audit your library history. Or maybe you have lots of missing books.
Yeah, I think I got away with maybe one or two when they switched systems, so I was just gonna...
Oh, I see.
But I can't complain because the library that I go to, and it was a mistake, but I gave it a shot. They had the book, I think it's Manja. It was people told me to get it because it's like Dark Souls.
Oh, it's Berserk.
Yes, yeah. I got the first... they had it to like rent, so I rent like the book, and I rented it and got to like the third page, and then I put it down. I'm like, yeah, this is not for me.
When you say you rented it, did you have to pay extra to get it?
No, sorry, borrowed.
Okay. I was saying, I was like, this sounds like a pretty crazy library. First the fee, and then secondly so this is like a public library, like a Okay. There's pretty sick.
Player. There's your daughter has amiibos she can like put on and it plays the song?
They're not amiibos, they're like little cards that you slot into the machine. But the machine has like a great form factor for little kids. But it took me out because they got some celebrity voice actors like reading the stories sometimes. I remember that the first one we got, it was brown bear, what do you see? As read by Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, I just got
Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Come on. That's kind of cinema. You can't really deny that.
Look at him running.
Oops. Knocked one.
Nice, dude. Who are you?
Oh God, is that a hang glider?
Yes.
Lots of dudes down below us as well, to the west. Okay. Oh, throwing one more grenade.
Nate.
That's a smoke. Or a blue zone. Blue zone, I'm backing it up to the next half wall.
Want to go red house? Red house?
Yeah, I think red house is fine. Oh, I knocked one.
Nice. Where's
they tried to crash. They tried to crash into me. Good.
There's a time and place for me.
Okay, we got a minute 30 till we up. He's here. Two. Keep it going. Nice. One more. Oh, good try.
Dude, that was fun, dude. I think we can compete a little bit now. We can compete a little bit. I want to see that death cam.
That was 2v3. We did a pretty good job.
Oh, man, dude, that was fun. Oh, death cam at the end, huh?
Yeah, I'm watching the death cam right now. They're so scared, man. We're doing some work.
Oh. That was fun, man. We gotta get some more in. We gotta get some more in.
And that was in a non-casual one. Oh man, I mean,
non-casual away game, not our home court or Rangel. I think that's close to a win.
We had 8 kills, man. Eight kills in a real game is crazy. I know you got a good thing going, but have you considered air-fried fingerling potatoes? See, this is why you can't talk about food. You acknowledge that I don't want you to end the food. But you said, nah, but my advice is different. The problem is, it wouldn't be so bad if people would if they would first go, how is it? But they don't give a fuck how it tastes. They just want their suggestion to also be considered. And then they have the audacity to be like, I'm just trying to help. No, you don't give a shit, because if you gave a shit, you would ask how it tastes. But they don't ask how it tastes. It's like mouth. Nobody asks me how my day is. Everybody just says, what does the fox say? I've said it once. I've said it a million times. I was watching America's Test Kitchen videos, learning how to high roast a chicken when you were still learning to spell your motherfucking name. People out here going, no seasoning? He didn't say salt and pepper. He didn't say salt and pepper. Did he not put salt and pepper on his food before he cooked it? Stupid ass. Oh, damn. Nighthawks at the diner type shit? There's a storm brewing somewhere near depression and anxiety. You guys ever listen to Nighthawks at the Diner? It's just called Nighthawks. Hey, Robbo, I'm talking about the Tom Waits live album. I'm not talking about the painting. Hope that helps. My bad. I'm mogging everybody. What is this N1 internet culture, bro? You didn't get the reference. You're correcting my reference you didn't get? It's sad times on the internet these days, gents. Look at the state of my experts, man. It feels so good to riff on top of this jazzy little rhythm section from Rogue Jack 21. We got AI Miles Davis on the horn. Give him a toot, Miles. Not the first time he's heard that. We got Bobby F on the keys and the locks and the doors. I am feeling myself a little bit. The music got me, man. Turns out maybe there's a little magic in the music. /marker Rogue Jack 21. Rogue Jack 21 came out, y'all. What is it? It's, as far as I know, it's Balatro Blackjack. So you're gonna say this guy doesn't have aura? I agree with you. I would not say that. He has no aura, bro. He's dressed like, what if the Riddler was in Peaky Blinders and he's smoking an electronic cigar?
Incognito, determined and ready to expose their secrets. Step into the arena.
My parents are sleeping ass voice work.
Uncover the truth.
All right, fine. I'll join the squad, but I can't talk. 30 minutes later, there's a guy in the red house. Guys, there's a guy in the red house. So this is Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Let me guess, your chat history when we played Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. So this is just Blackjack Balatro, and then when we were playing Balatro, so this is just poker. And we were playing poker. Oh, so this is just like street magic. And then when you see street magic, oh, so this is just stage magic. And then when you see stage magic, oh, so this is just sleight of hand and misdirection. Yeah, bro, we stand on the shoulders of giants. First time? Can I say something? I don't mean this in a rude way. I feel like I'm starting to have the same sort of issue with this that I had with Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, which is that, like, when you're playing blackjack against someone, you don't have enough control over what they get. So sometimes you just hit a run of really bad luck and you just die. And you're like, well, there's nothing I could have possibly done to have like not been killed. That's life? Yeah, but I paid like $15 for this. It's a gambling game, what do you expect? Okay, anybody out here who has left their house in the last 5 days, how does Balatro help with this problem? Oh, they give you redraws. They give you lots of discards and redraws that you can use to fix your hand a little bit in case you encounter a situation with bad luck. There are doomed Balatro runs. Oh, so you're saying this is better than Balatro. You're saying this is as good as Balatro. I can argue the same way you argue. Ignore the broader sentiment and just find one little pain point that you disagree with an argument. This is not as good as Balatro. Oh, but they both, Balatro has exactly the same problem, that bad luck could screw you. And now this is where you say, yes, but Balatro has ways to fix it a little bit. And then we both fucking agree, but I had to trick you into admitting that you agreed with me the whole time and you're just addicted to arguing, you motherfucker. All bust when drawing it. You think it's a problem for horny artists, man? Librarian, you got any insight on this? I'm not even like trying to make a joke at your expense. It just seems like you would be the authoritative source versus me. But I think it must be, I'm not gonna say difficult, but it must be part of the job to be a pornographic artist. Because if you jerk off, don't you lose like your will to finish the piece? Aren't you like, as soon as you ejaculate, aren't you like, why am I wasting my time drawing this shit? I should be doing something else. No, man, what do you mean I'm 21 pages into this? Come on. I gotta get out of the house. So you kind of just, I think you gotta practice semen retention, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Hey NL, my mom just sent me a picture of a can of gochujang flavored Spam. Yeah, they love Spam in Korea. And deservedly so. There's honestly, for anyone that's not in the know, there's like 3 ultra common gifts to get at like Christmas in Korea from your coworkers. One is 100 to 500 sticks of Maxim instant coffee. I don't know if that part of the culture has changed, but they were big on the instant coffee when I was there. Obviously, you double down on this and then we stand on 12. That's pretty bad. Another one is red ginseng, which is supposed to improve your immune system. Now, I'm a scientific superstitious guy. Or should I say I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. I know that there is like no data that says that red ginseng improves your immune system. There's no like scientific paper that posits this and suggests some evidence of it, but I do take it every day, and I feel like since I started, I've gotten a lot less sick. Now, there's obviously other factors at work there, but still. And the other thing that's I was telling Kate about this, it's crazy that even if you know a placebo is a placebo, it still gives an effect. I was always under the opinion that, or the illusion, I guess I should say, that placebo only works if you are under the impression that it works. But apparently, even if you know that it doesn't work, it works, which is insane. So the second one is red ginseng, and red ginseng is really expensive, so it's an awesome gift to receive. The third one, that is the common Korean coworker gift, briefcase, when you open it up, 6 novelty cans of Spam. Gochujang Spam, seaweed Spam, like all different kind, barbecue Spam, extremely common Korean coworker gifts. Is Spam goated across the Pacific? It's goated here. We have an aversion to it because it's obviously like highly processed meat, but it tastes awesome, man. The secret is don't just eat it straight out of the can. If you're wondering why it doesn't taste good, I'm doubling on 9. That's huge for a guy like me. It'll give you a heart attack. It's okay, post your abs in the Discord. Because if you're talking like that, if you're talking like you can't fit 1 slice of fried Spam into your diet, you must be a real specimen. Also, if you think you like Korean food, but you don't like Spam, you actually don't like Korean food. Oh, you like kimchi bokkeumbap, you like kimchi fried rice? Spam. You like budae jjigae, you like the army soup? Spam. And American cheese, which is fucking crazy to me. A lot of anti-spam sentiment is actually anti-class sentiment. I know you guys hate rich people and spam's expensive, but you gotta separate the art from the artist, bro. You gotta separate the food from the eater. Spam's good. See how I inverted it on you there? Spam is cheap, man. I think you're 15 years late to that one. Shit'll be costing you, I'm in Canada to be fair, but shit'll be costing you like $5.99 a can or something like that. I feel like maybe it was cheap in like the 80s or something like that, but now it's expensive. Why is it more expensive than ground beef? I think the spam price can be explained by demand, essentially. I think that as more and more people discovered that it tastes delicious, more and more people wanted to buy it, ergo they were able to raise the price without affecting the sales too much. What's your ramen game like these days? Oh my god, it's a double down because we have a 9 coming up, obviously. I will never cook ramen at home. It's one of those foods where I'm like, if I'm gonna eat ramen, I'm just gonna go out to a restaurant. They know how to do it right. Now, I'm not completely anti-instant ramen, but I don't really like it enough to eat it at home. And I'm not gonna waste my life trying to make homemade ramen that can compete with, like, you know, Dambo or something like that. I'm just gonna go to the restaurant once a month or something like that and figure it out. You look like you're from Buxley? Bro, this game looks like it's from Buxley. You look like you're from Ash Lake. I do actually, what's the one from Bloodborne where you fight the living failures? I'm trying to cultivate that living failures physique and that kind of pallor of my skin in 2026. Yahar'gul? I'm trying to get that Yahar'gul fit, man. Living failures are in the nightmare ward. Bro, you look like you're from the nightmare ward. You look like you just got out of Yosefska's. That's good. Are you feeling all right, bro? It's like Judd Apatow if he played From Software games. This is what all the dialogue would be. Bro, are you feeling okay? You look like you just got out of Yosefska's. Bro, are you feeling okay? You look like you just got out of Yosefka's clinic. That's I feel like that's Paul Rudd is saying that line. Paul Rudd is saying that one. You look like you just got out of Yosefka's clinic. Then at the end, they're like, would you believe it? All of it, what the hell? All the lines in the movie are completely improvised. You see the Oscar noms? Broadly, but not specifically. I saw that Sinners got 16 nominations. I mean, good for them. It's a good movie. It also felt like every movie I'd ever heard of has been nominated for Best Picture this year. F1 also got nominated for Best Picture. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't seen the movie, but I did see that. Holy cow. But I feel like every year at the Oscars has a, I don't know if I call it a problem, but they want to appeal to normies while also trying to be, they have like, they have an inverse the Game Awards problem. The Game Awards have the problem where they are targeted at broad audiences, but they want prestige, and the Oscars have prestige, but they want to be viewed by general audiences. So I feel like the Academy Awards, and I get that this is not really like a conscious choice, because it's, you know, by the voting that this happens, but I feel like every Oscar season, they nominate the movies that you know actually have a chance to win, and then they also nominate like 2 or 3 movies for Best Picture that are like blockbusters, just so that people are like, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is the year that like, that Star Wars wins or something like that. Do you watch any Danish foreign films, or are you on the wrong side of history? You sound like a Letterboxd reviewer right now. Every Letterboxd reviewer would be like, oh yeah, I love foreign films. Do you love foreign films, or do you just have one foreign film in your top 4 that has an 80% chance to be Korean and a 20% chance to be Japanese? I'm not suggesting they're bad movies, and I'm not suggesting that they're not world cinema when you come from a North American perspective, but okay, or Y Tu Mama Tambien, City of God, Amelie. I have seen Druk. You already know my piece. Fuck you. On Druk. That literally, people will watch it and be like, this is why alcohol is bad. Did you watch the movie? They literally were improving their quality of life until they drank too much. If they just stuck with the small amounts of alcohol they were drinking at the start of the movie, their life would have just kept getting better, man. They took it too far. They also have a good time at the end. The moral of the story, I believe what the director is trying to say, is never drink alcohol unless your students at the school at which you teach invite you to drink. In which case, do drink alcohol. Good. Double on a 10, get 13. Fantastic. You hover over your die, you'll see what it does. Oh, it's a +% chance that the next card's exactly what you need to get blackjack. That is interesting. Guys, I think I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't necessarily think this is like a bad game, but I just sort of like, and this, it genuinely might be like a blackjack problem. Every blackjack Balatro like that I've played, it's just like, it feels like I don't have enough control over what I'm doing. Like, it almost feels like, and this is, I hate the armchair game design stuff, but playing blackjack against someone in a roguelike context just doesn't feel like you have enough influence over the cards that you draw to make it happen. You almost need, like, to play blackjack and try to get score, which I know is way too much of, like, we're literally ripping off Balatro. But at least, like, you could have a bad hand in Balatro and be like, I'll just get a great hand next time. And this one, I'm just like, man, it's fucked up. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. My opponent keeps drawing 10s and they get 20s, and then they got 20. I can't beat it unless I get 21. The genre's played out. No, it's just like not everything works, honestly. I wish that it did, but not everything works. Now, I could play some Broom Sweeper, to be honest with you. I was having a pretty decent time playing Broom Sweeper. There was also, I kind of wanted to check out that new Inkle game. I'm a total hoe for Inkle, man. Inkle is the company that made 80 Days. And their new game, TR49, just came out. But an ambitious, multi-layered story. But the way it seems to have a couple of things that I like. One of them is that it's from Inkle, who makes good games. The other one is that I think it's about a mysterious computer. And broadly speaking, I love games about mysterious computers. Like a machine where when you turn it on, you don't know what the fuck to do with it, so you gotta press every single button, and eventually you press a button and like a light changes color, and then you find like a little manual or something, but half of the pages are ripped out, and you're reading the manual going, and then I like that. This is just This is just blueprints. I wanted to get in before someone else got in, but someone else got in first. Coming from someone that's probably got 1,500 hours in Destiny 2, Cut that loud mess out.
She knows not what the curse may be.
Okay, Borat.
And so she weaveth steadily. And little other care hath she.
She is spinning a damn yarn.
Abby? Abby? Are you there? Can you hear me? Jesus, this thing doesn't work at all. Abby?
Guys, the game has already started. We are playing TR49. It's the new Inkle game. Inkle also made 80 Days. Many people are calling it the greatest iPad game ever made. What is this about? I have no idea, but here. Just relax, buddy. I'm trying to intro your game. It's it's made by Inkle, so it's going to be a story-driven game, but also, at the same time, I know it's about an old computer, and we have to figure out how the old computer works, and I love that stuff.
I can hear you.
Oh, excellent. It works. My name's Liam.
My name is Jeff.
Abby, can you tell me where you are?
Have you noticed 2026 is having a big My Name is Jeff resurgence?
This is,
I already like it when I press the spacebar. It makes an awesome, like, microphone pickup activating sound. It feels tactile.
I'll put through some more power, see if that helps.
Yes, 21 Jump Street. I love it.
There, how's that?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me again.
yeah, better.
That's 22 Jump Street.
Tell me what you can see.
I think the code I would be looking for, if I were me, would be TR49. They want me to put in TR49. Sorry, I keep using D to make it, right, I should just use my keyboard. TR49.
Talk to me.
Mogged. Holy cow, it's so loud, I'm sorry. See, I was using A and D to try to rotate the thing around the screen, but we should just be typing on our keyboard. Note appended 1999 by Elise. There's even a facsimile of... Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm sorry, Father, I left 14 long years ago past. Then I picked up this book, Break Code, at a local flea market, and you were inside. There's even a facsimile of one of... This is like a Reddit post that's like, you won't believe it, but you can actually read this. The human brain does all of the work for you in correcting the letters. There's even a facsimile of one of your log entries dated 49. I don't know how they got their hands on it. So I came back to feed it into the machine, and this time I found the message you left for me straight away. You reading it is doing all the work? Oh, now it's work, huh? Enter code to expand. This machine is an index of books?
I mean, it eats them, it chews them up, swallows them whole.
Over and out. It's Grok. It is, dude. This might be what Grok is in the Twitter HQ building in San Francisco. I'm telling you, one Kindle, shove it in the maw, we could rule this world. A single Kindle, probably not mine because it's got Tau Zero on it. I don't want the computer to become a men's rights activist.
Books, ideas, have a power, and they weren't meant to be read this way.
You're supposed to get the book's plot on YouTube Shorts, not by reading it on some kind of amber disc.
I don't like revisions.
I feel like I'm in source code. I woke up inside of a weird machine. There's no shot that I am a real human being that has been placed here. They're just relying on our implicit assumption of that. We are actually like almost dead and we're on life support, or we are some kind of robot that has been unleashed for this purpose.
I can read it now.
Dude, you're not wrong. I know Dr. Parkenstein is fucking with this game. I don't know if he can get this game running on his like 75 square foot 3-inch screen television, but if he was, he would be fucking with this. He would probably just type in the end game code right off the bat and be like, solved it. Hang on, I forgot my lightning gloves. Holy cow. Oh my god, it is blueprints! Founded 1926, issues thought to be present 1. Pemberton, the universe is but a surface of a pool. Kendrick? Daughter of the machine's creator, abandoned the archive in 1985. Cecil, Quentin LeMarchand. 1920s Kendrick? You really do be saying, me portstroke just went viral. The chaser to PK-36 is shot. Rivalries, betrayals, no one gets back what they deserve and they never forget it. This must be a title. Kendrick. I don't know, talk to me, I don't know what I'm doing.
Chewing through the wires.
Fuck the rats, bro!
But we can't give up, not after what we've gone through to get here.
What have we gone through?
I don't want to talk to you, I want you to give me a hint!
You can't give up.
Because this guy's seen me die 500 times in the past. Bro, I think I'm about to... Like, they have lethal on me. They're zapping me.
This book we're after. Why was it written? Do you know?
The story I was told is it's a book to bring a loved one back from the dead.
They are...
An end to their peace.
I understand. I am an AI of a lady that he loves that has died, and they're using me to get the book to bring the real lady back. I do. You're right. I have to put in BE53. What have I done? Can you take me back? Give me a PR. What is going on? Why is it going so fast? Why when I... They scrambled my stuff, man! I never saw the machine do this. I think it's tweaking because it's detecting my controller again. Holy... Okay, but now I don't even know where I am. And also my mouse has disappeared from the screen. What the heck? I'm in DA 51. I don't know what I did to get to Da 51, but we'll take it. I think I've screwed up somehow because I can't I don't have a mouse pointer left to click on the stuff that is on the screen. Maybe I was never supposed to have a mouse pointer to begin with. Guys, I think it seems cool. I don't think it's maybe appropriate for my Twitch channel. There's just a little too much too much thinking, and then everything was actually I was having a good time playing it, then losing my mouse and it not fixing. I'm now like, it's just one extra layer of obfuscation that I'm not willing to deal with at the present moment. But it seems cool, man. It seems cool. I want to see the end though. Well, you should buy it and play it. It's $8. It's $8 and it seems cool. Let's kick the bucket. Chibli, you might take it from me, Chibli. I don't know what you got on your docket for today. You do not want to play TR49 on stream. You want to play it on your iPad in your house. You do not want to play Rogue Jack 21. I went through it so you don't have to. You might want to play Broom Sweeper. Broom Sweeper is actually, it's kind of like, what if Nubby was Minesweeper instead of Pachinko? It's actually kind of sick. It has this sort of Chibli vibe to it. Cobblemon mogs this. Chibli, don't listen. I just can't watch any more Minecraft. I've seen too much Minecraft in my life. That being said, I will say, Chibli and Hannah, they're doing it right. If I was gonna watch Minecraft, I would watch Chibli and Hannah. And I do, to be fair, I also do watch some Cobblemon, because when I have some time at the computer and I'm setting videos or something like that, I'm watching whatever Chibli's playing usually, and it's often Cobblemon. Wife who tells her husband it's okay to be ugly. Chibli, that hits home for a lot of people, okay? I think I like you when you're a little zanier. I don't like you when you're talking about, like, real shit. I don't like it when you talk about real life stuff. Are you making this is your manosphere pivot. Sorry, it's probably one of the most annoying comments in chat. Chibli, we should do a tier list, most annoying shit in chat. Rising the ranks quickly, and it pains me to say it, but you already know what I'm gonna say, is anytime you play a new game, everybody going, this shit is AI. Oh my god, it's so annoying. And do not conflate me with an AI evangelist. I find that shit way worse. But anytime you don't like anything, just being like, this is AI is so annoying, bro. You can usually tell, especially when it comes to the art, because the art just has a certain white people, Mexican food truck vibe to the art. Like, I don't know how... do you know the essence that I'm trying to conjure when I say that? Like, remember when Turning Point started making their own cartoons? And the cartoon was like, what if we did All in the Family, but it was a cartoon and Archie Bunker was the good guy? The new norm, yes. The Daily Wire. Okay, my mistake. Either way, they look like that. They look like they're copying something else. Used some Papa Dough a day before it expired. It felt so good. Can I tell you guys the type of shit I'm on right now? You know I'm on my chicken potato right now, right? So I'm trying to get lean. Kate says, what do you want for dinner? Do you want to just do pizza? And I said, what about sushi? She went, how about pizza? She drove a hard bargain. I said, okay, I'll get pizza. But Papa John's, I know it was the tables have turned. The tables turned type situation. Papa John's, as I've discussed before, if anyone from Papa John's is watching this, please take heed to this. You have the worst non-pizza menu of all pizza chains on planet Earth. Other pizza chains, you can at least get like a salad delivered with the pizza. There is no salad at Papa John's. There's just other variations of pizza. So I said, that's all right. I'm not going to crash out about this. What am I going to do? I had 2 pieces of pizza, wrapped every other piece individually in saran wrap, put them in the damn freezer as soon as the meal was over, so I wasn't eating extra pizza out of inertia. And now, anytime that I can't do chicken potato, I pull a couple slices out of the freezer, put them in the air fryer, and that's that day's chicken potato. West Elm Caleb says there's no shot there's not better pizza in Vancouver. I don't know how old you are, Caleb, and you've been going back and forth, light side, dark side, etc., etc. You're radicalizing me. I'm going to make this non-generational. I'm just going to make it an internet versus normie thing. We have to normalize not every single meal being optimized to be the greatest possible version of the meal. I don't think that every meal should be Soylent and it should just be, hey, here's a complete nutritional profile. But bringing up any food and the first comment being someone online being like, you could have that food more optimally. Will society at large ever get sick of having the same conversation over and over and over? Like, I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that you ever eat. Because if you apply the logic to yourself that you apply to other people when they tell you what they've eaten, you would never be able to eat. You would just be going, well, but I could also add this. And oh, wait, but I didn't make that myself. Are you really using store-bought this? And have you ever considered, oh, but that's not even a real maple syrup. Oh, but then it would be so much better with Manuka. You would never, ever consume anything. We got to normalize some meals just being good enough. That's good enough. Could it be better? Sure, we all know how it could be better. You're all subscribed to the same fucking YouTube channels. We all know how it could be better, but this is good enough. Caught. Have you seen the J. Kenji Alt Lopez grilled cheese? Brother, I'm not gonna do that. I need to eat. The stream finishes at 2. I want to be recording Isaac by 2:18, okay? I'm not doing this shit. I'm not getting 7 different types of cheese at the grilled cheese. It's not gonna happen. It needs to be done within 5 minutes so that I can spend 13 minutes eating it. I agree with you, but you also said you don't do ramen because you can't beat restaurant ramen. NBTL, I don't know where you live. At home, you are not beating Vancouver restaurant ramen, and I don't even live in Japan. So if you live in Iowa, maybe you're clearing the ramen at a ramen restaurant in Iowa, but we got some damn good ramen places. I'm not clearing them at home. It's just not gonna happen. They got the broth in the fucking kitchen. It's simmering for like days, man. I just don't have the capacity to do that stuff. That's their point. No, you've got 2 different arguments. You're misrepresenting my argument. The reason I'm not gonna make ramen at home is because the ramen at home is not good enough. Store-bought ramen is good enough. The ramen I make at home kind of sucks. The chicken potato I make at home is good enough. I'm beating Vancouver restaurant ramen. I'm so sorry. Arizona iced out. You're not. And I don't blame you. I blame the society that emboldened you to think that. I was talking about it. There's something about the Caucasian food culture is so funny to me because Caucasian people my age will simultaneously hold 2 very dissonant thoughts in their head. One thought is they will be like, the only person who can cook a food from a region of cuisine is a person that's from that region. I don't want to go to that sushi restaurant. That's not a Japanese sushi chef. That's a Korean sushi chef. I want to go to a Japanese sushi restaurant instead of the Korean sushi restaurant. And so they have this idea that unless you popped out of your mom's pussy in that country, you can't possibly compete with the best people making that food, which is insane. And secondarily, while believing that, anytime they eat an Asian food, they go, I should make this at home. It makes no fucking sense to me. It's so dishonest. They will literally be like, oh, that's a white person Vietnamese restaurant. I'm not gonna go to that. At the same time, I found a really good pho recipe online yesterday. Like, what are you talking about? It doesn't make any damn sense. Home cooked is 1/5 the cost of the alternative? No, it's not. Like, yes, cooking food at home is cheaper. Cooking 1 bowl of pho at home to try to compete with the restaurant is probably like 4 times more expensive than a single bowl of pho because you don't have any of the fucking ingredients, okay? If you wanna break even, you probably break even at like a week's worth of pho. At that point, you're starting to get some alpha, don't get me wrong. You don't have ramen noodles? That's handcrafted small batch bait. I mog restaurant ramen, but only because I manage a ramen restaurant. But you are a ramen restaurant then. That's not, I get that, but I think you're actually saying that, before I villainize you, I think you're saying that in service of my point, so I'm gonna say based. I think you are saying, NL is so right, I am capable of mogging restaurant ramen, but only because I have all this insider information and perhaps access to other ingredients and stuff like that. We need your chicken potato recipe. No, you don't. And I'm telling you this, and I want you to know, and it's not you specifically as an individual. You as a collective of people on the internet are annoying about food. If I could give you one piece of advice to protect your mental health on the internet, if you have any position of import or influence, if anybody is reading the stuff that you are writing, treat posting a recipe the exact same way you would treat posting code. Know that when you're posting it, people are going to just go through and pick at it and try to find like the one thing that's wrong that you could change. I'm not like, they're cooking in their mind, hypothetically. They're like, well, if I made it, here's what I would do. I am, on the other hand, just sitting on my ass right now. But if I were to make it, you ever consider adding this, and this, and this, and this? You ever consider adding this, and this? Does your chicken potato beat Swiss Chalet's $8 chicken dinner? Probably not, honestly. Probably not, but it is pretty close. I don't think Swiss Chalet exists in the... I would put it slightly above restaurant, or slightly above meal prepped food. Below home-cooked food, and thus below most restaurants, but above meal prepped food. Yes, I agree. It's not hospital food. I know if you're saying it's hospital food, I know you have not eaten in a hospital recently. Because the meal that we got at the hospital when we had our daughter, it was actually something out of like a Seinfeld sketch. Because first, the nurse was like, make sure you only order as much food as you want, because like, we don't want to give you more. Like, it's actually a serious like budgetary concern. And then Kate was like, okay, I'll have 2 waffles and a single breakfast sausage. The waffles were literally, like, you know the size of Chex, the cereal? The waffles were the size of Chex. I couldn't believe it when it arrived. It arrived on a big-ass plate with a cloche on top of it, and then we took the cloche off, and there was a breakfast sausage that was like this long, and then 2 little Chex waffles next to it. And I went, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And they were saying, like, please, like, don't order more than you need. So my advice to you, if you ever give birth in British Columbia, order like 12 waffles in the morning. Not to mention, I was hungry, man, sleeping on that little mat next to the hospital bed. Your wife's in that cushy ass bed that's going like beep, beep. Hooked up to a bunch of like feel good machines. You're sleeping on like a mattress that's this thin next to the drafty ass window. Hey, can I hop into bed with you? No, I don't feel so good. Come on, man. But she gave me like the sausage, so I think it's fair. It could be this, but I'm assuming the theme of the puzzle is more like that, and that must be safe. My God, the man's a genius. So one of these must be 1. Which means well, no, it means one of these is going to have multiples. I might be the luckiest person on the planet, to be honest with you. Or maybe I'm just that good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the absolute governor. I don't know what to tell you. And I got the mortar too. What is that, man? Number tiles can lie by up to ±2, but they usually tell the truth. What are we doing here, man? 22 left. Okay, you're bad. Bad. Well, but we could have fucking multiples on this one too. Ah! It's too damn much, man. Nah, maybe it's... But they can lie. They can lie. I don't know what to do. You're a damn liar, but there might be a double lie. There could be a double lie. I don't know, man. I think you're evil. You just have an evil vibe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I did it. It just felt, the patterns just felt right. To be honest with you, I don't know. The patterns just felt like that's the way that it should be. Yeah, I do kind of feel like I got saved by a lunch angel. But that's okay. Dude, I think Broom Sweeper has the sauce, man. We might see more Broom Sweeper. But for now, let me send you over to my wife's stream. I'm gonna have some chicken potato, and I'll see you tomorrow, y'all. Had a good time today. Later. Susie Screw had a partner named Sasha, Dumper. I remember her number like the summer. It was her and Susie, yeah, they threw a slumber party, but you could not call it that because it was slumber. Well, it was more like spending night, 3 in the morning, yawning, dancing under street lights. We chilling like a villain and feeling right in the middle of the ghetto in the hood, but in spite, although the bull S, we're on our backs staring at the stars above, talking about what we're gonna be when we grow up. I said, what you wanna be? She said, alive. It made me think for a minute, then looked in her eyes. I could have died. Time went on. I got grown. Rhyme got strong. Came back home. Fine little Sasha was gone. Her mama said she was a dude that was treating her wrong. I kept on singing my songs and hoping at a show that she would one day be standing in the front row. 2 weeks later, she got found in the back of a school with a needle in her arm. Baby, 2 months due. Sasha Thumper. It's like that, yo. I love who you are, love who you ain't. You're so Anne Frank. Let's hit the attic and hide out for about 2 weeks. Bruh.